So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here comes another 0-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second, there's Cano. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Next up is Max Muncy. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Nimmo is there, and he puts this. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Pollock is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Will Smith. Lifetime against Familia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Chris Taylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Dylan Betances answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Comes into play here at 273. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Skied into straightaway right. Marisnick is under it. 2 gone. Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hit sharply on the ground. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chris Taylor remains in the game, playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Standing in, Cespedes. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger is right there to take it in, and on one pitch, that's all for Cespedes. Jeff McNeil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. McNeil rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's a flip to Seager covering, and Seth Lugo enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
And it's quickly 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Rosario's got it. To second, there's Cano. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here. Now batting, Jeff McNeil, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left, and there's a base hit. So there you go, the possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th. The tag, and he is out at second. In is Christian Yelich. Line toward the gap in left center. McCutcheon will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Gregorius has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Josh Harrison will try to get his club a little ninth-inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. No balls and a strike to count. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto, lifetime against Familia. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. McNeil will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Hector Neris comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Into the box, J.D. Davis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Brandon Nimmo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 9, Brandon.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Edwin Diaz takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. He's set and the pitch. Gene Segura is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
In now, Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Popped him up. Ramos shading to his right, and the inning is over. So they go. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. We're in a close contest here between division rivals. And guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe? Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
In is Christian Yelich. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's 2 for 4. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. The 4th round triple of the game.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Pete Alonso has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after.
Swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. His second of the game, and it's now 6-4.
The catcher, number 40.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Gloved by Castro. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in once again, Victor Robles. It was a walk in his last trip. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For New York, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Line towards center field. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Turner gloves it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. From the stretch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Howie Kendrick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Popped him up. Rosario is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here now is Trey Turner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. McNeil waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So one division rival gets a step up on another in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty, they do, and that's a lift for them. But, you know, the loser's going to get some chances at revenge because rivals within this division face each other quite a bit.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. 19 times in a season you take the field against teams in your division. So these teams will be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. Let's hope they give us a lot more good games like this one.
The Metropolitans are getting their first chance here in this game to clinch their division championship. Heidi, what was the feeling in the clubhouse going into this potentially monumental game? And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. And that brings up Javi Baez and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's 1 for 4. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Brandon Nimmo will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate, and he is in there.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he drives a liner to right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
In is Christian Yelich. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Number 30,
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Number 3.
Standing in, Tomas Nido. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Justin Wilson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Wilson Contreras is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Wilson Contreras becomes the first out of the inning. Strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And the Mets are on their way. They're the champions of the NL East. So the Mets get the win, and the coronation can commence.
Yeah, they clinch a division championship and stamp their passport to the postseason. This team entered the series carrying the weight of expectations from their fan base and the media, and they've come through with flying colors big time.
And you can bet, Dan, there's going to be a big celebration in that clubhouse
and it'll be a well-deserved one. Huge congrats to this team.
So digging in now, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael.
Striding in, Michael Conforto. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 8 hits in 31 tries. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. And they're going to get one back, and maybe both, as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the tag gets him. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play. Brandon Nimmo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Flying back over second. That's in there. Base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only 1 gone. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and the Mets are going to walk home a winner.
Man, that has to hurt. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every...
The Mets, should they come out on top in this one, would set an all-time record for wins in a season.
Leading off for the Mets.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Cespedes is striding in next. He went down on strikes last time up.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Relay to first in time and just digging in now. Kevin Newman, no hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. Hit sharply on the ground. Rosario brings it in, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Adam Frazier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Brandon Nimmo will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Hit in the air to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Amed Rosario. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. Robert Gesellman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Davis is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran. Last time through was a base hit. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. So the Mets have just eclipsed the 1906 Chicago Cubs and 2001 Seattle Mariners for Major League Baseball's all-time regular season wins record.
Wow, an amazing feat, to say the least. This is now a historic team. Interesting, though, neither of those clubs went on to win the World Series, but I don't imagine that fact will give these guys pause. They're going to roll into October with a world of confidence.